Oh, that's so cool. So how did you get into robots? Is that...
How did I? That's a story and a half. Yeah, okay. Hi, my name's Ashlyn Rairdin, and I am working in plant breeding with mung beans and Dr. Artie Singh. I'm working on a PhD in plant breeding with a specialization in predictive plant phenomics. Entailing that, I have a rover here that we use in our research. It has 4 RGB cameras, 2 on the side, 1 in the front, 1 on the top. It has 2 LiDAR units, 1 used for navigation, 1 for collecting data, and then we also have a GPS unit here on the back. And so we can use this to drive through our fields and identify pods and detect them, and we can also use it for pest and disease detection. We're working on training it to detect that. So it will drive through the field, and it takes video as it goes, and then the goal is to use it to upload data to the cloud and analyze it real time to get results. But first, right now we're working on training the algorithms to detect the things that we are interested in, and then we're going to work on doing more real-time identification, so maybe it can be used in practical applications like farming. So the way I got into robots is I actually came to Iowa State to interview, and P3 approached me, which is the Predictive Plant Phenomics group. And through them, we went to Phenome to do a workshop, and I was part of the group that was going to Phenome for the workshop, and I had to design a workshop event. So I took some poster board, motors, an Arduino board, and I made my own RC car basically out of spare parts. Did a lot of research and had to Google and borrowed code from online and then modified it to fit my needs. But I was basically able to make a tiny RC car that we then took to Phenome, and we showed all these people. We had engineers there, we had plant scientists there, and we were able to show them, like, look it, this is the code, and this is basically how you connect the components, and boom, you can make your own rover like that. So after I made my own rover, I was still doing rotations, and then I found out Dr. Artie Singh works with UAVs and rovers and all that, and I was super excited because I absolutely love this, and I want to take what I've learned with P3 and apply that, because I think it gives me the ability to communicate with the engineers better, so I know the basics of how this works. So then when I'm like, oh, this isn't working properly, I can more easily communicate to the engineers what the problem is, versus if I don't understand the rover as well, it might be harder for me to explain to them what's going on and what the problem is.